Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. This is Dr. Bahir Fuad, and this is part 2 of what is the evidence that the Quran is a divine revelation and not the work of a human being. In the first part, we talked about the clear and logical message of the Quran. Second evidence is that there is no contradiction in the Quran. The Quran was sent down gradually and interrupted over 23 years to Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. And despite the fact that it came on gradually, yet none of its verses contradict another verse. This is mentioned in Surah Al-Furqan, the criterion chapter 25 in the Quran, when it states, وقال الذين كفروا لولا أنزل عليه القرآن جملة واحدة كذلك لنثبت به فؤادك ورتلناه ترتيلا ولا يأتونك بمثل إلا جئناك بالحق وأحسن تفسيرا. Those who reject faith say, why was not this Quran sent down to him all at once? Thus we send it down to you in order to strengthen your heart, and we sent it in stages gradually. And no question or issue do they raise except we give you the best explanation thereof. Now, if you look at the Quran, none of its verses contradict another verse. On the contrary, its verses complete and complement other verses. For example, the story of Moses and the children of Israel and Pharaoh are described in various chapters in the Quran, yet in each chapter there is something new that is added or a different outlook to the story and to the issue or to the subject, making it more solid. The third part is that nobody could produce such a Quran. If it was the work of a human being, then it is likely that other human beings may be able to reproduce it or produce something similar to it. And this challenge has been in the Quran since its inception more than 1400 years ago, and yet nobody was able to bring a verse or a chapter like the Quran. In Surah Al-Isra, Night Journey, chapter 17 of the Quran, it states, قُلْ لَإِنِ اجْتَمَعَتِ الْإِنسُ وَالْجِنُّ عَلَى أَنْ يَأْتُوا بِمِثْلِ هَذَا الْقُرْآنِ لَا يَأْتُونَ بِمِثْلِهِ وَلَوْ كَانَ بَعْضُهُمْ لِبَعْضٍ ظَهِيرًا. Say, if the whole of mankind and jinn were to work together and collaborate in order to bring something like this Quran, they would have never been able, will never be able to bring such a Quran. And this challenge has existed until today, not because of lack of effort or trying, but they could not do it because it's not the work of a human being. So in this part, we discussed that there is no contradiction in the Quran and that its verses do not contradict any scientific fact. Now, the Quran is not a book of science, but it does not contradict science that is based on evidence and fact. For example, the Quran states that the earth and the heavens were created in 6 days. But obviously these are not the 6 days of our reckoning. They are the days of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We don't know what is a day in the reckoning of Allah. The Quran gives us just an idea that one day in the sight of your Lord is like 1,000 years of your own reckoning. In another part it says one day is like 50,000 years. But that does not mean that the age of the earth is 6,000 years or 300,000 years. It just gives us an idea that we do not know. Now, in part 3 that we are going to talk about, God willing, we are going to give evidence from the life of Muhammad. أقول قولي هذا وأستغفر الله لي ولكم فاستغفروه وادعوه إنه سميع قريب مجيب الدعاء.